Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new figure unboxing and review we're going to be looking at the Newage Legendary Heroes 27H Commander David, which is a blue scanning edition of Optimus Prime. And as I say, he's not called David because this is made by Newage and he transforms. So this figure is exclusive to the Arc building set. Now unfortunately I can't build mine up yet because he's missing some pieces, but of course I can still do the review on this figure. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a detailed look at him in both of his modes, help you decide how you want to display him. We'll have a look at the accessories that come with him. We're going to of course look at the differences between him and another use of the David mold. We can of course do some comparisons with lots of other Optimus Prime figures just to give you an idea of scale and size, and of course I'll bring in some more third-party figures as well for exactly that reason, you know, just to see how he displays with them. So quite a bit to get through with this video, so as I'll pop in these away, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to the channel if they could hit the subscribe button for me now please, and also not to forget in hitting the like button. And you can also buy this from Shozi using the link. You'll also get the Arc with it obviously from the description I've put up for you. Right, so this is obviously how he comes packaged. Again, because it's not Hasbro or Takara, there is a load of plastic. He's in a huge shell like that. I'm just going to move this out of the way. The box itself is very, very bland. It is just, again, they call him David, but I'm obviously going to be referring to him as Optimus Prime. That is an actual product shot there on the back, and there's not much to make out there. So as I say, it's basically a scanning edition version of him. Of course, when the Arc first crash lands and it comes back to life, the scanning and everything comes back to life, Teletran 1 rather scans them, and it makes this blue, I suppose, yeah, exactly that image of the figures. So what we've got here is that we've got the cab. There's obviously no trailer. We've got a couple of sets of hands because there's some hands already built in, blaster and an axe, etc. Now you've probably noticed as well I've uploaded a transformation process video. Now what I've also done is I've used this, and the reason for this is two. One, because it's already up there and it's exactly the same, and the other was because I was doing one with this video, but because it's all translucent plastic parts, it made it really difficult to see. So with the original you can see the transformation process much better. Right, so let's have a look at it. So it is, as I say, translucent blue with a lot of sparkle. You can open the doors like so if you wanted to. That is mainly for transformation purposes, but you can open the doors. All the wheels are on individual pins, you can see there, and if we had a trailer you could in fact hitch it via there, but it doesn't come with one. There's nothing really else on this to say, you know, there's no chrome parts, no other paintwork. You've just got this sparkly blue translucent plastic. It's a little bit like the translucent blue Iron Factory Mirage figure, but without the sheen and without the sparkle on it. But unfortunately, because it is as bland as it is, there's not much more to show you regarding this. I suppose I could give you an idea of how big it is. There's an Earthrise Micromaster, there's a Generation 1 Bumblebee. This is the Jurassic Park crossover Jeep. So they're usually in between core and deluxe size figures in honesty, and I think that's probably going to give you a better idea of just how big they are. If I bring in like a normal, well, a larger deluxe size vehicle, it's huge compared to this. So there you go, not much more to show you with him being in this mode. I'm really more looking forward to showing you him in the Arc, but that's going to have to wait. However, we're going to come right back and he's going to be in robot mode for you. Okay, then we're back and he's in his robot mode. As I did mention, apologies, no transformation process on this video. It has been separately uploaded, but Pete, you will be pleased to know that even with two completely cracked and bleeding nails, I still managed to get it done in only a couple of minutes. So I am getting slightly better at it, but it is a great little figure. It really is. And this transformation process, to be honest, is much better than the Magnus one. The Magnus one, you've just got to add so many bits to it. And this is where I suppose it surprises a lot of people for its size. And again, very quickly before we carry on, there's Generation 1 Optimus Prime. So this is up to just over his waist, and of course I know there's a difference in 40 years worth of engineering, but this is why they get their names mini masterpieces. So if we start off with the articulation on the head, it will go all the way around. You can see it's on a ball and socket, so it'll go all the way around. It can look up and down and everything. The arms, you can do full T out to the side. You can go all the way around at the top of the shoulder. You've got a swivel at the top of the shoulder. You've got a double, well, you've got definitely one, maybe two bicep flexion that'll come all the way up over in itself. The fists will spin all the way around because you can, as I say, detach these and indeed pop them and replace them with some others in a second. There is an intended ab crunch that is supposed to be there. This has also got the transformation process part, but it is a definite part there as well where he's supposed to bend over. What else have we got? So we've done the swivel there. These are hip skirts. And it hurts my nails. This is because of the Kang toys. If you've been watching the channel, the Kang figures have destroyed my nails. You can kick all the way up. If you move the hip skirt at the back as well, you can kick all the way, well, that far back. The knee will then allow it to bend all the way up. Let's bring these down. You can go out to the side, so you can do the full splits, no issue whatsoever. There's swivels there, there's knee bends, and then there's loads of articulation and range of motion because the ankles, toes, and heel sprues are all on ball and sockets as well. So super articulate. And as I say, let's just have a quick look at this sheen on the plastic. The interesting thing as well, that's a faux chest because, sorry, the faux ones, that's the front of the cab there, and that's the, believe it or not, that is the grille of the cab turned around. Now what I wanted to show you as well, that he does still have this, don't worry, this is very, very blunt, and again, I haven't got the nails to get inside. There is the matrix. You can as well, you can pop this out. So if you wanted to change the hands, let's have a quick look at opening up some of these here. So here's some of the accessories. It is blunt, but it can still open up then because this is just a thin bit of plastic. So I'm thinking, is there one thing? We've even got a change of head, to be honest. I never noticed that before. So for some reason we've got, it's not even got a focus on it, we've got a different head, but you can change the hands. I was just wondering if you could hold the matrix in any of them. It's literally as simple as this. So I suppose, yeah, you could put your fingers there and it'd just be around the fingers, but it's, look, this is how simple it is to replace or change the hand. So we can open up that, and oh, I've just bent it down. This just shows again you the articulation. Look, you've even got the bend in the wrist as well as the swivel. So the fact that that went wrong has just allowed me to remember to show you extra articulation that it's even got. It's crazy. That is why they're dubbed mini masterpieces, because obviously they've got the same articulation and pretty much, as you can see, the same amount of accessories as masterpiece figures. And let's be honest as well, you are paying near enough the price of some of the masterpiece figures that are in fact out there right now, but it's that age-old saying, you get what you pay for. So let's close that up. There we go. Let's just tighten everything up there very quickly. Move all, in fact I can put this, so again what you do is you take the fist out. You could have him holding the axe, but it won't look good at all. Let's have it exactly as you'd expect to see it, with it attached there like so. There he is next to normal, well that's comic book David. There he is next to Newage Sludge. And I've got another Newage. Where's Swoop gone? He's somewhere around. I'll find him in 2 seconds and put him next to it as well, but in the meantime let's move him out of the way. There is Iron Factory Sheen. There is Trailbreaker from Magic Square. So these are all, as I say, third-party company figures. I'll do some more main lines in a second. That's Mechanic Studios take on a Shattered Glass Sandstorm. So these are all what's known as Legends scale figures, but they're, as I say, they're in between, as I can just show you properly now, they're in between. If I get another core class figure here, so there's an old Legends from Thrilling 30, there's a core class, and then there is your deluxe. So you can see they scale pretty much exactly like that, to be fair, in between all of them. I could bring a Voyager class figure up, but it would just tower completely above him like so. Right, let's move him down. To be honest, there's not really much more to show you about this figure. I've done, as I say, a separate review on Comic Book David if you want to watch it. There's other reviews of other Magic Square figures on here, but again, I'm looking forward mainly to getting him inside the Arc diorama and showing you what he looks like there. But to be fair, I think I've covered everything on this due to the fact that we've covered other versions of these figures. And that's probably about it. Hope you enjoyed looking at him. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys, and of course, take care. just because I did promise in the video. Found Swoop, there he is. That's the Dinobots compared to him. But funnily enough, you can see when they're in the alternate modes, they're quite a bit smaller. But there you go, as promised, Swoop with some of the other New Age Dinobots. There you go, guys. Let me know what you think. Take care.